Welcome into Sportscape. My name is Derek Clyber, and I'm once again joined by John Felipe.
What's good, guys?
How you guys doing today? John, man, we coming off a good weekend of football, man.
Oh yeah.
Panthers win, Colts win. We came in another
Oh,
week, another week
there's
two.
plenty to talk about today, brother.
So much to talk about, bro. But yeah, man, how you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic considering the circumstances. Yes, the Panthers are 2-3. That's true, but the way that it happened, it's like every week we're on a different ledge. We went 30-0 Falcons, getting blown out by the Patriots, and now the comeback. It maybe isn't as high as the Falcons, but it's like this Panthers team is they definitely put the cardiac in cardiac cats.
Yeah, yeah. From down 17-0 to up, come back win 27-24. But yeah, we just gonna get into it. Go right into it. You can go ahead and give us some of your takeaways from the game.
Cool. Yeah.
Um,
I mean, honestly, this game was me and you were texting about it just yesterday, and I was telling you, like, man, this game was crazy. And you said, you were like, dog, that had to be like an emotional roller coaster. And it
yeah, yeah,
was. That was literally what it starts off like 17-0. That's how it starts. And in this moment that we really need a win because we just got killed by the Patriots. Like, and it starts off that, and Bryce has two turnovers in that time. Like, that's what we were talking about. What I tweeted, I put on Twitter. I was feeling a little emotional. I was like, "Man, is Bryce really not an NFL quarterback?" Oh, I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick to my stomach, bro. I was actually like contemplating if he was an NFL. I was thinking like, "Dang, is he really not equipped for this because of his size?" Like, and honestly, he proved me wrong, and I love it. I love it because he also, in proving me wrong, proved me right for how I felt about Bryce before those turnovers happened. So I'm excited to see what he can continue to do. But in terms of the game itself, it started off 17-0, and it was make or break time. Like, Bryce needed to get things done. And to see all these guys, Rico Dowdle, Xavier Leggett, like, contribute to these drives and touchdowns, like, it was a testament to coaching. And so all three things, Bryce, the players around him, and the coaching, all came together, and it just gave me such like optimism for the future. Like, oh snap, maybe we can do this. So I'm excited going forward. Like the way that it happened, I'm glad we dealt with the adversity. It was a little frustrating to deal with, but the fact that we did what we did makes me very excited for the future.
yeah, yeah, man. The Panthers, man, they started off like you said, like nothing went right for them. I mean, they had the
Yeah.
fumble, the early interception, and then Darren Waller was looking like a prime
Doing the
Tony
dance.
Gonzalez out there. I mean, he was catching everything, and like no, it felt like nobody could guard him. But then there was a play that happened. Well, I wouldn't say there was a play, but it's like a switch went off. Like you down 17-0, it's like a switch went off, and it's like we can't lose like this again. Like we can't get blown out again. Like it just felt like the offense and the
Well,
defense is just like we got to play. You know,
you want to know the funny part with that is like they were severely like the offense of the Dolphins was underplayed at that point. We had more time
mm-hmm.
on the clock. We had more plays. We were doing better offensively. It was just the costly turnovers, you know, that was the biggest thing. So
Mm-hmm.
it was good to see we just continued to do what we were doing because when we had that first turnover, we were the thing that hurt the most is we were driving. We were like almost in
Right,
field goal
right,
range.
yeah.
Like that was
Mm-hmm.
the most frustrating part of it. And that's what happened with not the turnovers, but the lack of continuation, the stalling in like close to field goal range against the Patriots last week. That was the difference in the points. Like our offense wasn't as bad as it looked like on paper. But yeah, I feel good about the future. I feel as though we're making progress, unlike in previous regimes. I think this is actually amounting to something.
Absolutely. And then you can basically call this game the Rico Dowdle game because he had an outstanding game. Yeah, he rushed for over 200
234
yards and a
yards.
touchdown. I mean, he had a great game. And one stat I saw, like 183 of those yards, like was came from running to the right side, to the right side. So behind was it Cade Mays and Christensen, right on that side.
Yeah, on the right.
So yeah, so most of the
And
runs come on that
he
side. So they,
actually he asked for the one that went for 58 yards. So
hmm
that's he said like I want a sweep right zone,
right,
which
yeah,
is sick because that was one of the first calls of the second quarter, and that's where he got that like big run.
yeah. I mean, you could just tell and then like that run early in the third quarter, like the burst and speed you just saw him running with, and just like the
And
force he
he's
was running
great.
with.
And it's funny, he's almost similar to my favorite player, which longtime listeners will know is Jalen Coker. He's similar to the running back version of Jalen Coker because he was undrafted and doesn't have like an explosive trait, but he's just good at everything that you need to do to like do the position. Like he's just
Yeah.
good at finding contact balance. He's not gonna like burst and explode like Brees Hall, but he's going to find the holes that are like allotted. So I feel
hmm
like we've got a good one in Rico Dowdle.
Yeah, man. Rico Dowdle had a great game. There's one stat says he's the seventh running back in the past 5 seasons to top 200 yards in a single game.
Wow.
So he's in good company with Saquon and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jonathan Taylor, Dalvin Cook, and Devon A. Chain. So in good company with that.
Great company. I mean, Rico Dowdle would easily be the name on the list that people will be like, "Who?" Like, so
Yeah,
that's
like
that's sick.
people wouldn't recognize it. Yeah, but yeah, like once the Dolphins went up 17-0, you can like the defense really stepped up. Like after that, they forced
They
five straight
killed it.
punts.
Pat Jones finishing it off with that last sack. I mean, that was incredible. I know the Dolphins aren't in the best place and don't have, the best offensive line at this point, but still, we against anybody, we sometimes could get handled. And so to
Right.
see what we did against these guys in crunch time when they were up 17-0, like it would have been easy to lay down, and we didn't. And we kept on fighting and ended the game on a sack like that, dude. Like it makes me excited because that makes me think the coaching is good, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And then the Panthers defense against the run is is getting better and better. Feels like with every game they held the Dolphins to 19 yards, and they got explosive run game. So it said that like nine of the 13 runs that the Dolphins had went for 2 yards or less. So I mean the Panthers they were stuffing stonewalling the run, and
Yeah.
that
And
definitely helped in them coming back.
we had just elevated Nick Scorton, who I think deserves a shout out. It has been incredible. Every game getting better and better and better. And he's a rookie. And he just elevated because we released DJ Johnson, another player that we had drafted that didn't work out for us, but it just maybe didn't fit, wasn't the perfect system. But he is the first time he's gotten like consistent reps, he was the number one graded player on our defense per PFF. Like
hmm
I was like, oh man, we got some cooking, boys.
Yeah, I mean he the linebackers played a little bit better. Like Christian Bozeman had some big plays. Um, Trevor Morik, however you say his name, but
Right,
yeah,
yeah. The linebackers and the safety. Yeah. Yeah, Rosenboom, and then Trevin Wallace as well, who had the captain dot for the first time. He was
yeah,
usually the strong side linebacker and not the middle linebacker, and so he didn't
hmm
always have like the communication coming in. And so they were like, "All right, Rosenboom, you're going to be the pure tackle guy. Let's put Trevin in, and you call the plays and like align everybody." And he did a great job. And that Miami Dolphins offense is not bad. Like
It
maybe you
isn't,
say
nah.
the team, yeah, maybe you say the team isn't good, but like the one thing they have is their offensive schemes, their speed, and their firepower. Like so,
Absolutely, because you can see it because they gave the Bills problems a couple weeks ago. So their
exactly.
offense, yeah. So the
Yeah.
Dolphins' offense is pretty good. It's just other things hurt them in different areas. But
So yeah,
one other thing I thought that stood out in the game was the young players stepping up. You saw like Mitchell Evans and Trevor Etienne,
I
of
loved
course
it.
T Mac, Jimmy Horn. They all stepped up, made big
I love
plays
to
in the
see it,
game.
man. I love to see it. Like the fact that I don't know if I said this to you privately or like I said it earlier, but like the fact that Jimmy Horn stepped up in the most crucial of moments. Like you love to see it. It was just such a beautiful moment. Like his first game ever to save the game and to do it the way he did. It wasn't just in his chest. He had to extend and snatch the ball away. And he's not somebody considered like a possession receiver. He's more of a speed guy. So to make that catch on fourth down with the game on the line, it's pretty badass.
Man, it was great to see. Great to see. Like I said, Bryce, man, you just to see him step up and you know, handle the adversity of struggling at the beginning of the game and be able to come back and to lead
Yeah,
his team to victory. I mean, he had some great throws throughout the game,
definitely.
crucial throws. Yeah, man. I wanted to show like this one. Let's see, this clips. There's a couple of clips. Oh, that's not it. But wanted to show a couple clips from the game. We talked about it. Josh Norris, he tweeted out some good stuff about the Panthers this week after
From
the game.
Underdog.
So yeah, from Underdog. Yep. So we're gonna.
He's a closeted Panthers fan as well. Like he says it, but he's like,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Like I'm not, I'm not completely sure, but is he like from like the area or something? I think I heard that one
I think he
time.
lived
But
here in his like formidable years, like in his like early 20s.
right, got you. But yeah, man, here go a couple plays from the game. Some of the crucial plays that Bryce had in this game.
Yeah.
Um, let me see, cause the first one is first play is a 4th and 5 to T Mac Tedro McMillan.
One was
You just see him es- es- escape the pocket and still be able to make this pass to T Mac.
yeah.
Show it again for the people. But yeah, in this play, a crucial play, 4th and 5. You
Yep.
see Bryce get outside the pocket and be able to,
And
make that
the
pass
thing
to T
about
Mac.
Bryce being able to, if you see it, it's like a split second where he stops and lets the other guy cross him and then flicks it. Like, I mean, it's just masterful
Yeah.
by
Yeah, like
Bryce.
that's Bradley Chubb too. He's letting going across him. Like
Yeah,
he lets go
it is
across him, so he
Bradley Chubb.
voiced
That's
the
right.
your tackle. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. And then he just able to make that throw to the T Mac, and
Yeah, and
T
then
Mac
T
making
Mac
the big
make it because
catch.
it was a little low, but T Mac with the hands was also a crucial element.
Yeah, yep. Very good play.
Yeah.
This play there in the red zone. It's a great pass to Xavier
Oh man,
Leggett.
hey, XL has his mojo back, dog.
Oh man, how excited were you to see him make some big plays in this game?
Jenna, friend, do you remember how excited I was when XL got that first touchdown? That was the time I was yelling. she was like, "You're," she was like, "You're scaring Coda," because I was like, "Yes, yes," because it was so necessary, and it was to XL, and it was such a great catch. Yeah, Coda's funny, but yeah, it all came together.
Yeah, yeah. Here's another play right here. Another crucial play where he just makes this throw over here to Jimmy
Yep,
Horn.
that is in the fourth quarter in the game-winning drive.
Fourth quarter, yeah. on the game-winning drive.
I
Yep.
think that one.
So
Yep.
go back
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
throw. Jimmy Horn, he's able to, he had to leap up a little bit for the catch. He went and
And
grabbed it
that's
really,
and that's the
high
part
pointed
that's
the
like
ball.
so. For a rookie to make that play in that situation, and for Bryce to trust him is just so encouraging.
Yeah. Yeah. He was able to spread it around to different players that, are finally stepping up and making plays. Some people he's building chemistry with, some players that they're
That's
going to be using like in
And,
the
and Jalen
upcoming
Coker's
games.
coming back, and Jalen Coker literally has the best chemistry with Bryce. Like it's just better than
Absolutely.
Adam Thielen, I think.
Yeah. And then this play, the game winning touchdown to Mitchell Evans, a little
Yeah,
play action pass, and then,
I love it. Oh, look at that. Mitchell Evans is
man,
that's 2 touchdowns in a row for the rookie, the 5th round pick out of Notre Dame.
yeah, man. That was great to see, Panthers able to step up in that way, make some crucial plays after, the start today had.
Yeah, it was
But
frustrating. It made me question even. I was like, what are we watching here?
right. But what do you think, you know, is leading to these slow starts? Like what causes it? Like, cause it happened. I think it's happened pretty much every week this season.
It's
Every
so
game this season.
weird. I'm asking the same question because I'm thinking Bryce is somebody that I know he's prepared. I know that like once he gets going, he's going to be good. We have a good running game. Like, what's causing it? Almost seems like coaching is hesitant until they're put into an uncomfortable situation. In my mind,
Mhm.
that's the only thing I can think of. You know, like they're hesitant, like their game plan is slow and clunky until they're like it need to be in crunch time is what
Mhm.
it's from the external perspective. Uh, Bryce does make mistakes early on in these games, but it's almost like he's making a mistake because the things are moving so slow and he just is much more quick when he's in his element, you know, and it's just clunky and not material. And once it's into a state of flow, he's much more likely to execute. That's my perception of it. I think as the coaching trusts him more, and this is why people get pissed at Dave Canales, like because he plays so conservative and then like he's in a state of panic and then plays like high stakes and Bryce delivers. So I think if the offense can develop where Dave Canales has a little bit more trust in Bryce and the offense progresses like it did on Sunday, I think we're going to see a better and better team going forward.
Yeah. I think the one thing we want to see is like consistency.
Yeah.
You know, after having like a good week, like can you take this momentum into the next week and start off, good? I mean, they play the Cowboys next week, so whose
Yeah.
defense isn't good. So I want to
Whose
see like a good
defense is
start from
the
the
worst,
offense.
and their offense is like number one, right?
Offense is great, but like yeah, but it's gonna be a challenge. But the offense, I want to see the offense come out with
Yeah.
firing, on all cylinders early in the game. You know what I'm saying?
What about your Colts,
Uh,
man?
yeah, we're gonna get to them in a minute. I think I have one more question about
Oh, okay,
them
okay,
before
okay.
we move on. Yeah, man, but yeah.
No, not the Chiefs. The Chiefs did lose. The Chiefs lost. You're silly. Lose. It's my greatest joy. Jenna says her greatest joy is when the Chiefs lose. I think she's the median NFL fan. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
hey, you feel how you feel. I ain't mad at it. Oh, but it's one stat. Yeah. It's one stat I saw, but it says that Bryce Young has the ninth most game winning drive since 2023.
I saw that.
Like
I saw that exact yeah, that table.
like
Yeah.
yeah, like
And
behind Patrick Mahomes, Jared Goff, Jalen Hurts, Geno, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold, and then Bryce Young since
if we could
2023.
just get ahead earlier on in games, because most of Bryce Young's wins, and I mean this as an objective fact, are game winning drives, like in his career entirely. Most of them, by a plurality, are game winning drives. So that's just, if we can get him to just be able to play like that and not
Yeah,
specifically like he's not playing like that, but more so construct the offense and get it flowing and going.
right.
All 4 quarters, dog, would have a great team.
Yeah, I mean, the key is staying competitive, not getting having getting out to these bad league, big leagues
Yeah,
getting down early. Because in 3 to 5 games this year, they've been down by 3 scores early in the game, so that's just something that can't happen going forward.
yeah.
But another stat, Tedder McMillan, I mean, he's been great. We've
T-Mac has
read
been
about him.
fantastic.
I mean, you can just see the chemistry, like them getting their chemistry together. Bryce and T Mac, like it getting better and
You know,
better every game.
I tell Jenna like, man, the Panthers should hire me as a scout. I've been right about all these receivers. I wanted Keenan Allen, who was a 3rd round pick, Devontae Adams, who was a 2nd round pick, Lad McConkey, who was on the board when we drafted who we drafted. And I was like, I wish, like, I wish they could just listen to me and I'll tell them the answers. But I have to say, I was agnostic about Tedero McMillan. I was thinking, maybe, maybe not. Like, I didn't have strong feelings about him, and that dude has far and away exceeded my wildest expectation. Dude is a stud. Like, dude is a
I mean, he's a
superstar.
beast.
He's a superstar.
Absolutely,
Like, he's one of the
absolutely.
the NFL great receivers. Like, and I'm so excited for this offense to get blossoming, especially when Jalen Coker comes back, so that we can see like his full potential.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's already top 15 in receiving yards.
Yeah.
Like this year, like I got this graphic up. You can see his top 15 and some of the guys he's in company with. So he's having a really good
He's
season.
number 2 rookie. And your guy, Jalen Warren's number 3. Or not Jalen, you know what I'm talking about, Tyler Warren.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, man, you can see the company he's in. I mean, he's just gonna keep getting better and better. We expect him to over the next, you know,
Yeah.
in the next few games and over the years. And
Yeah.
then another stat I saw was that he's one of 3 players to lead his team in receiving yards every week with Jackson Smith and Jigma and Garrett Wilson. So that's another thing that's he's becoming like of course Bryce go-to weapon, #1 option. So
Yeah. And every single week he makes a catch that makes you think he's special. Every single week. There's not like even that one that we just saw, that like low catch, it seemed
mhm,
kind of routine, but like maybe 1 in 10 receivers really catch that. And you wouldn't blame the ones that didn't. They'll make an effort and but like he just catches it so naturally.
absolutely. One last thing before we move on. Jalen Coker, what's the status on him? Is he leaning towards playing this week,
Yeah,
or
so
is his window gonna be open, or how's it
uh,
looking?
so Dave Canales said that his practice window is starting this week, tomorrow on Wednesday. So that's going to happen. It's going to be more so. He described it as the load management. Let's see how you feel after Wednesday's practice, Thursday's practice, Friday's practice, and if you're feeling good, we'll play you on Sunday. And even Jalen Coker said, I don't know if I'm gonna play on Sunday. I'm just doing what they're telling me. So I think he could. I think he could. Right now, without any additional information, it would be 50-50.
Hmm. Yeah, it's good. I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. I mean, when he gets back in there, I expected the offense to become even better. More
Man, I am
consistent.
so excited to see Jalen Coker because him and Bryce have like such a connection. Like it's similar to how Adam Thielen did, and he's kind of being
Hmm.
wasted on the Vikings. But like similar to how Adam Thielen did, and the difference is Jalen Coker just has substantially more athleticism. Like so, he's able to like high pointed, strong man like in ways that Adam Thielen can't. You know, so I'm excited to see what Jalen Coker could do, what he could become.
Absolutely. Next, we're gonna talk about the Colts and
Oh
their
snap!
win
All right, we'll slow
over the
clap.
Raiders. I mean, the Colts, man, they moved to 4-1 on this season. Another great win. over. They completely dominated the Raiders, a team that is, you know, struggling right now. But you play who you play.
Hey, you'll take it.
Uh, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, after like the first drive, I think you know they went 3-and-out on the first drive. After that, they just got cooked, and you can just tell it was gonna be one of those games. Drake, I mean, Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, what they calling him, Indiana Jones, they also calling
Indiana
him.
Jones now, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the way he's just operating this offense is just at an all time high. Um,
It's
his quick
frustrating
reads.
because you see the Panthers former players, Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold, and it's like, whoa, they were this good, and it's like, yeah, but they would have never been this good for you. Like it's the same with Daniel Jones and the Giants. Like they were this good, but they needed to go somewhere else to be that good.
Yeah, it takes the right system, the right fit,
Yeah,
and for those players to play as well,
right.
and then to get their confidence back. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, he's playing like his confidence is at his highest. Like I said, it's the quick reads he's doing. I think he's been accurate and efficient in the offense. And then the Panther, I mean the Colts, man, after that first drive, they had 6 straight, scoring drives. So I
Yeah,
mean, 40 points in 3 quarters. I mean, they're just playing at an all time level, you know, great level at on offense.
that's right.
Um, I mean, he's getting it out to multiple people. Like I said, Jonathan Taylor, he had a second game with 3 touchdowns. He's doing his thing. I think there's a great balance between passing plays and run plays. So,
Dude,
and
I've
then
been
like
watching from afar, Jonathan Taylor, because Jenna has Jonathan Taylor on her fantasy team, and I'm like, man,
I know
I
she's
was the
excited
one
about
that
that
I gave her the advice to take him. I'm like, man, that is paying off.
for sure, man. For sure, he's playing so well. Like I said, we got Tyler Warren's playing well, and
Tyler
Josh
Warren too.
Downs and
She
Michael
has both of them
Pittman.
actually. She has both Tyler Warren and Jonathan Taylor, and I have Daniel
Mm,
Jones. We're all invested in this Colts team.
hey, it's a good year to be invested, man. With the way the
Yeah,
offense is playing, I mean, they're playing at one of the best offenses in the league. So and they're putting up points every single week. So that's always good to see.
oh yeah,
Like I said, another game with no turnovers for Daniel Jones. Last week he had a couple turnovers, but this week he cleaned it up. No turnovers, so that's always good to see.
yeah.
The Colts, the offensive line was great. They didn't allow any sacks in today's
How did
game.
AD Mitchell look? Did they keep him in a similar amount of snaps, or did they like set him back because of what happened last week?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He I think I saw he only played like 6 snaps in the game. They reduced his
Ooh, so they
work
really
zone.
reduced it. Dang.
Yeah, yeah, really because
Hey, that's what you get, man. You gotta work through it.
hey, hey, you got to get the coaches, confidence back in you back. They got to get, I mean,
I
trust
mean, how
back.
could you? They're like playing with their jobs on the line. Like they gotta make sure.
Absolutely, and like we had it, Aston Doolin, one of our backup receivers, he stepped in because Alec Pierce is also out, so he
Yeah.
played in the role that AD Mitchell was playing in last week, and he came in, led their team in receiving yards this week, had
Oh,
some critical
okay.
catches. Um,
Okay.
he also had
Dang.
a kick. Yeah, he also had a kickoff return for a touchdown, but got called back because of
Also,
hold.
hey, you said it so casually. On top of that,
Well, it got called
so
back for holding. It was a holding on the play, so
oh,
they
it
called
didn't
it
actually
back.
happen, but
Yeah, they
it
called
happened.
it back.
Yo, that's
Yeah,
like, yo, homeboy's coming for AD's job.
yeah, yeah. So AD, he gotta get back in
Put
the
him
good
on
graces of
notice.
the coaches. You said who?
I said put him on notice.
Oh yeah, 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 for sure, for sure. But yeah, and then the defense, man, the defense played really, really good. Kept the Raiders, 0 for 4 on red zone trips as far as like scoring touchdowns. They didn't score any touchdowns. They held up the field goals or had some critical big time plays and had a forced the interception when they were down like on the 10-yard line. Latu had his interception of the year. he now has more interceptions than sacks. Maybe he should change the positions. I don't know, but
Yo, play linebacker. You beat the nickel.
but but yeah, he had a second interception. But I mean, he had a good game pressuring the quarterback. He just got to finish like we've been saying, finishing the plays with sacks.
Yeah,
Um, but so many guys stepped up. I mean, Grover Stewart, he tipped the pass that Latu was able to get the interception on. Sam Ebukam had a sack. Zaire Franklin had a sack. DeForest Buckner had a sack, and Taquan Lewis had a sack. So a lot of contributions from different people,
spread
different
throughout.
players. Yeah, yeah, definitely. And then forced 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions on the day. Geno Smith, I think he's leading the league interceptions this year. It's either
Yeah.
him or Jake Browning. But yeah, both of them. Yeah, so
Oh yeah, homeboy's done. The Bengals backup. He's done anyways. Joe Flacco's the new man in town.
yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Also we had some backup. We've been dealing with injuries in the secondary with Kenny Moore out, Jalen Jones out, Jalen Carlies. But we had some guys like Jonathan Edwards step up, Mekhi Blackman, Chris Lemons. They all had pass breakups in this game. Um, Blackman had an interception, so
Okay.
some of our backup players are stepping up.
Yeah.
In the absence of our starters right now, so that's
That's
always good
always
to
the
see.
best when somebody goes down from injury and it's like sad, and then like the feel good story is like, oh, there's another person that's even better.
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially since Xavier Howard, I don't know if you saw, he retired last week. I mean, this
Oh,
week.
I saw. He's a
After
character.
we after he had that horrific performance over the last, he's been bad all year, really, just be honest.
Homeboy's a
But
character. I don't know if you've ever heard him speak before. He's a character.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Funny
he's
guy.
one of them dudes. He's one of
Yeah.
them dudes for sure. And also, man, our kicker tore his ACL,
Dang,
so we gotta
now
get a new
that
kicker now.
sucks, dog. I did see that too.
Yeah, he'd been playing well, so now we just signed a new kicker, um,
Who'd you guys
Michael
sign?
Bagley. I don't know, I forget who he used to play for, but Michael Bagley, he used to play for somebody.
Okay.
I want to say he played for like the Chargers at some point, but I'm not completely sure. But
Yeah. Okay.
but yeah, man. Just an overall good game from the Colts. I mean, every time you know the Raiders, they were. I mean, they got off the field on third downs, and then every time the Raiders, were trying to make a big play, Colts stopped it. So
Yeah.
it's a good game overall.
Defense looked good.
Um, Defense looks pretty good. I mean, and then we got some easy games going up until like I think we play the Chargers, who I thought was gonna be playing better at this point, but they've been on the down, stock
Yeah.
going down right now, trending down over the last couple of weeks,
Yeah. 2 weeks.
mainly because of their offensive line having so many injuries on the offensive
I
line.
mean, it started off with the worst possible news with Joe Alt being injured. Like he was one of the
Absolutely.
top players on their team.
That's
So
after Rashawn Slater got hurt before the season, so both the tackles, best offensive lineman getting hurt. That doesn't help anybody.
yeah,
But yeah, yeah, man.
they're a run heavy team,
Hello,
and they lost their top two running backs. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that entirely, dude. They are really getting screwed by the injury bug.
but yeah, man. Right now I think the Colts they're probably playing like probably playing like this one of the two best teams in the AFC right now. Playing with one of the two best teams in the AFC right
I
now.
agree. I agree. The NFL is very weird this year, at least up to this point, in terms
Yeah,
of the
man.
best teams that like you think that has like Super Bowl odds.
Absolutely. I mean, with Daniel Jones the way he's playing, you just hope he can, you know,
I mean,
play
think
like
about
this during the
the
playoffs.
Ravens, the Ravens, Chiefs, Eagles, Bengals, Bills, all have been having these little ruts recently.
Yeah,
And there's
absolutely.
these insurgent teams like the Commanders that are coming up. The Lions are still always there. The Buccaneers are a secret. The Rams are playing well. Like there's just these secret teams that are kind of like playing well. Like, dang, who's gonna go to the Super Bowl this year? you know?
Yeah, it feels like more wide open than we thought, coming into this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, like way more wide open. Like teams, a lot of different teams gonna be fighting for those spots. But yeah, it feels like every time the defense got a stop or a turnover, the offense just came back out, scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
When the defense needed to get a stop, they made a stop. So, and then like the offense, methodical, surgical drives.
Yeah.
But with this precision, getting out quick. Like it's nothing delayed. It's nothing. Like you don't see Daniel Jones holding the ball for a long period of time. He's getting it out quick. You
And
know
that's
what I'm
something
saying?
Anthony Richardson just wasn't built to do. Like that's
Yeah.
maybe there's some offensive coordinating genius that would have
Right.
used squeeze the talent out of Anthony Richardson, but like an offensive like that, he would have never succeeded in.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Anthony Richardson, he was always trying to look for the big play. So he held the ball a
Yeah.
long time in the pocket. Or he
And
wasn't,
he felt
you know,
invincible too because he's so big. He's just
right,
standing.
right. Or he was missing throws, like short throws was missing. That Daniel Jones is just super accurate with. So,
Yeah, he is. Daniel Jones is actually that's one of his underrated qualities. He was, I mean, re-signed for a big contract for a reason.
yeah, for sure, for sure. We are good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but this play happened in the second quarter. Raiders were driving. This was a critical play.
Time.
Still drops back. Robuster gets his hands up.
Oh, nice. So nice. Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
nice
crucial
interception.
play. That's a crucial play
Crucial
with
play.
3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah. Stopped the momentum. I think after that, that was probably the
Yeah, that
Raiders.
reminds
Yeah,
me
I don't
of
think.
when the Patriots had that punt return touchdown
Oh yeah,
against the
yeah.
Panthers last week. Yeah.
Very deflating for the Raiders at that point in the game. At that point, it's probably a wrap because the Colts went right down and scored. So
Wow. Still in the first in that quarter in the first half.
yeah, yeah.
Wow. So it was 21-3. Dang.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's a very a nice play, critical play in that game. Another play. You see, Jonathan Taylor goes in motion, and then
Yep.
there's a free blitzer that comes up, and then Daniel Jones
Oh.
delivered a strike to
Ooh,
Michael
that
Pittman in the back of
I
the
had
end
not
zone.
I had not seen that throw. That is some elite quarterbacking by Daniel Jones right there.
I mean, that's a
That
tight window too, and he put it
that's
right where he needs to
incredible.
be.
That's what makes me think of like when I was talking about how Bryce was cooking. When people were talking
Hmm.
bad about Bryce, me myself included, like or not really talking bad, but like questioning. He showed plays like this. This is elite quarterback play, and you guys got him for free essentially.
Absolutely, absolutely. And some people were questioning the contract, coming into the year. We was like, we
Yeah,
gotta overpaid it, but now we like, man, we got a discount.
yeah, yeah. He's becoming Indiana Jones in real time.
Absolutely, absolutely. But next we're gonna do a little look around the league into some of the other games that happened on the day. So many good games. Um, but man, we gotta talk about that Sunday night game. First up, the Patriots defeating the Bills.
That's Bills, yeah.
Um, I feel like that was the biggest, statement of the week. The
It made me
Patriots.
feel good watching it just because I was like, you know what? Maybe 42-10 against the Patriots weren't so bad. They took down the only
Good
undefeated team.
team.
Maybe they're a
Exactly.
good team. We can still
They're a
be
good team.
average. That doesn't mean we're horrible.
Right. Right. Because you can see this Drake May ascending into a great player. I mean,
Oh, Drake May
some
is
of the
incredible. I like him too. He's a good guy. I'm rooting for him.
so
He's a North
good.
Carolina guy.
Absolutely born and raised in Charlotte, so that's always good.
Myers Park.
Um, yes, sir. But yeah, man, Drake May he averaged 10 yards per drop back in this game. Um, he outplayed Josh Allen when it mattered. 13 to 14 in the second half for 184 yards, six to
Yeah.
six in the fourth quarter,
Yeah.
and this led
And he
the
made some
Patriots to a
incredible throws too.
oh my goodness. so some incredible throws.
Yeah,
Like
he's a
we're gonna
great
get
player.
into
He's good.
yeah, we're gonna get into a couple plays out as well. I think there is a I think I do have another play that is queued up from him as well. So we'll get to that in a moment. But it says that Drake May he's 8 of 10 on throws, 10 plus yards downfield
Yeah,
last night. And then it says he leads the league in completion rate on those throws. Throws down the field. He's 68% on deep throws down the field, 10 plus yards. That means so,
right.
and that's like he leads the league in that. And the league average is 47%. He's 68% at those throws. So that he just shows the type of accuracy he
Hey, that's
has.
a 20% differential. That's wild.
Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, the Bills, they came into the week undefeated, and it was in Buffalo too. So that's another. That just shows how tough it would be for the Patriots. And they went in there,
It
they were
makes me
able
feel
to.
so much better, like I said, that the Panthers lost the way they did, and especially because they won against the Dolphins. Like, all right, we're not that bad. We're just not, they're good teams.
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, but yeah, Drake, he has some great plays in this game. I want to show one play because I do have it queued up.
Oh man,
You can see, dude is
and then
almost got to sack him,
Stephon
and he
Diggs,
just
that
uses his
Stephon Diggs,
strength,
he made something
get the
happen with
ball
it.
out, with the defender all on him. Oh man, this was the Stephon Diggs game, the revenge game, man. He has so many big
Yeah,
plays in this game. I
that's
mean, it was
true.
his coming out party, really, because against his former team, you could tell that he really wanted to play well in this game. After the game, his interview, you could just tell his demeanor, the way he sounded like someone that wanted to, stick it to the
Yeah,
Bills after they got rid of him.
yeah.
But man, that was just a great play by Drake in that game.
The Rico Dado revenge game happened
Um,
a week
but
too
yeah,
early. Is the 237-yard game, but we
yeah.
play the Cowboys next week.
Hopefully he can keep some of that.
I know, right? Keep the momentum
Hopefully
going.
Rico can,
Yeah. They had a little
keep
back
it
and
going.
forth.
You know what I'm saying?
They had a little back and forth. They said they didn't keep me for 5 years for no reason. Like buckle up. And then the new head coach for the Cowboys said, "We've got our seatbelts ready, Rico." I was like, "Oh snap, we've got some back and forth going on."
Yes, sir. One more play I want to show. This play, this throw right here was really good. I mean, third quarter, big play
Oh,
to see him get outside of pocket often, and then he's almost. I mean, this is incredible.
ooh, that's the one that I saw that I was thinking he's incredible. Like
Yeah,
that's I mean, just an elite. I mean, wow. Ugh. It just makes
incredible
me
play.
sad that Bryce Young doesn't have that arm strength because he's so good. If he just had a little more bulk that he could flick it like that, if he like he knows where to put it, but he just doesn't have the strength, you know.
Yeah,
It makes me so sad. But you know what? He's still good at a lot of different things too. So he's still his ceiling is still high, but
I
he
mean, he's
can't do
still able
stuff.
to, quarterback
Yeah,
at a high level, even with his size.
shortcut. I mean, like, dude, he's my size. Like, well, maybe more when I worked out. Like, my size, like, bulked up a little bit, but still, you know, 5'10", 200 pounds and change, maybe. Like,
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Some other games that happened along the weekend. There's some shocking results. The 49ers beating the Rams without Brock Purdy, without their top receivers. Like Ayuka's still out. George Kittle's still out. Jawan Jennings still out. Ricky Pearsall. So they had a lot of injuries. Nick Bosa's out for the season.
yeah,
So they had a lot of players out. They still were able to beat the Rams in a back and forth
wild
game.
too. Wild
Wild
because you would
game.
think, especially with the amount of injuries on the 49ers, that, that wouldn't be the case. So on paper, the Rams are a much more talented team with their healthy roster. So,
I wasn't gonna watch the game like I think I saw that like Mac Jones, like he led, like they scored on their first drive, and it was like Mac Jones looks incredible, and I was like, really?
Mac
I was like, he scored.
Jones.
He's, I'm like, he scored already. I'm like, I might need to watch this game. Matt Jones is, playing this well against the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Because the Colts just played them last week, so I know how good that team is. So I'm
Yeah,
like, okay, let me tune into this real quick. So
yeah,
the game was great. I mean, the 49ers were cooking early. They got out to a lead, and the Rams started to cook offensively. So and then it turned to like a back and forth game, and then the biggest plays were made in the biggest moments. That forced fumble that Alfred Collins had in the
yeah.
fourth quarter, where he punched it out, like when the Rams were about to score a touchdown. Like that
Wild.
was a critical play, big play. I mean, if you just see the force he used on the punch out, I mean that was, I mean, he looked like he hit him
Yeah,
like in the
beat up
face
punch.
too. Like that was just a crazy play, but went to overtime and Hughes just did his thing. It just shows that Kyle Shanahan, he's one of the best offensive coaches in the league. I mean, because when he can use his backup quarterback to play that well, I mean, it's just incredible.
Yeah. It's
I
true,
mean,
man. When you look at the guys that are able to do it with different quarterbacks, different players, different systems. Guys like Bill Belichick,
mm,
was able to, and guys like going back Bill Walsh with Steve Young and Joe Montana. Like it just the guys that are able to do it consistently with different players and systems. That's how you know. Like maybe let's not put so much into individual talent. we
yeah,
trusted the coaching staff.
for sure, for sure. Mac Jones, he had 342 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, I don't think we was expecting that from him again in his career, probably. Really. I mean, but this is the system
But
that
bearing
Kyle
injury.
Shanahan has created. Yeah, yeah, for sure. And then like Kendrick Bourne had like a breakout game. He had to be the best receiver on the field because all the receivers were hurt. So he did it.
Yeah,
He did some good things in the game as well. Another shocking game was the Jaguars beating the Chiefs last night. I mean, I don't think anybody expected the Jaguars to beat the Chiefs, especially after the Chiefs, played so well last week against the Ravens.
hey, that's another one where we lost to them week one, and it was like it like 26-10, low key embarrassing fashion. So seeing them succeed is like that makes sense. Yeah, I'd say.
Like we
Yeah,
played a good team. We played a good team.
yeah.
Not really, because I mean the Jaguars are quietly 4-1 on the season. I don't think anybody expected that.
No,
So,
no, nobody did. Like in their preseason predictions.
and then it doesn't seem like they were playing that well before yesterday. Like I think they played well like in the Panthers game, but the other two games after that were kind of shaky. But yesterday was probably definitely their best game of the season. Their defense stepped up. I mean, they had that critical interception when the Chiefs were driving and they were about to score. They had like that 99-yard interception return for a touchdown.
Yeah,
So that was critical in a game that was going back and forth and back and forth. And then Trevor Lawrence, he had like a game defining drive and a game winning drive. Like
that
credit
was
credit
the most hilarious game winning touchdown I've ever seen in my life. He fell down not once but twice. And then I was
twice.
almost wondering, I was like, wait, what are the rules? Because somebody touched him. Like I was thinking if he
Yeah,
fell
like can
down,
he
what
get
are the
back up?
rules?
Yeah,
But I guess
yeah.
it's since no one touched him at all until he came back up that it doesn't matter if they touch him afterwards.
Okay,
But it was
okay.
just funny to witness.
It's funny. I mean, I was trying to figure out. It was funny, definitely funny, because I was just like, this dude clumsy. This dude falls to the ground like that, and then
Twice.
like twice, and then I'm like, where's the Chiefs defense at? Like nobody's like pursuing this man. Like nobody's over there. Like he was just able to run in. I was just like,
No,
okay,
they were all running into each other. They did not expect that play. It's similar to when a punt returner muffs the punt and then takes it to the house. You know,
yeah,
so they just the timing was all off because he's over here like on the ground trying to.
yeah. And this just goes to show something like you were saying earlier about like how wide open or how the AFC and the NFL is right now because
Yeah,
that's a game that the Chiefs don't usually they don't lose games like that, like ever.
Yeah.
Like close games, they don't lose.
And I
Like
mean, look at the Ravens right now.
mm-hmm,
Like it's just unprecedented with these top teams.
absolutely. Like the Chiefs, like Patrick Mahomes, like he put him in the lead. They went up 28-24. Like he went to the bench. He was like, I'm sure he was expecting that the game was over at that point. He was like, shoot, the
Yeah.
defense, because the defense usually closes, you know. We see so many times the Chiefs defense step up and close. Chris Jones usually makes a big time play, or
Chris Jones is the
you
one,
know,
yeah, usually.
yeah, but they drove right down the field and scored, and they didn't have enough
Maybe
time,
make
you know.
nothing.
Yeah. They usually make mid time plays, so that was surprising. I mean, and then we had this other game, the Titans Cardinals. I don't know if you saw this game, but
I
nobody was
heard
watching.
about it extensively, and I just know that two things. I know that DeMarcado did the thing where he threw the ball out or like just let it go before the end zone broke. And I know that the Cardinals ended up losing in horrific fashion.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that a little bit though, because not the Cardinals losing, because I don't think they're a good team like that, but um, the play where you're dropping the ball at the end zone,
Yeah.
I don't really understand
It's
it
so
fully.
dumb that it's like becomes the other team's ball.
I definitely think it's stupid that's what happens. And another thing, that ball did not look like it. Kind of looked like he kind of like yeah, the ball kind of looked
Across
like
the
it was already over the plane before he fumbled it. So I'm
See,
like,
that's what I've seen. I've seen both the photograph and the video. And in the photograph, it looks like you get a still shot and it looks like he crossed the plane. But when you see the video, the ball begins moving. So then it becomes about the question of what is possession, Like what does
they
it
still
mean to
don't
have
know. We
possession?
don't know. They still don't know. I'm getting so tired of it. I mean,
That
dude talking
conversation.
about no, not the conversation, just the play in general, because the referees don't know how to ref it. They don't know how to, because dude could be. They talking about dude dropped the ball out of bounds. I'm like, if he drops the ball, if he loses control of it after he's already out of bounds, I'm like, how is that not a catch? I'm like, if he had 2 feet in bounds and he kept had possession when he was in the end zone, that should be a touchdown. I don't care nothing
Yeah.
about when he falling out of bounds or somebody like push him at the last minute and he
Yeah,
following
yeah,
the impact of the ground.
yeah.
Makes him fumble it.
No,
That's a
it's
catch.
so dumb. It really is dumb because like I feel like if you make a crazy catch and you have it and you're secure and you fall and then it comes out, you made the catch already. Like
Exactly.
you
Like
know,
like that's a catch, bro. I don't care what
yeah.
nobody say. These people like they do it too much. I mean, they're doing too much with these rules.
Yeah,
I
what,
mean,
what do we gotta like? What if you gotta get a taser and get like shocked and then hold on to it and then it's
of
not a catch? Like seriously, you already made the catch. Why does anything that
already
happens?
made the catch.
Why does anything that happens afterwards matter?
Of course, if you hit the ground afterwards, the ball gonna come out. Of course it
Right?
is.
That's all, yeah, dude. If I take a baseball bat and hit it, it's gonna come out too.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, what is wrong with I mean, these rules are
It
just
is dumb.
crazy.
That's so dumb because and then the parameters of what it takes, like crossing the plane, is so much less. Like it could be
Yeah.
like wobbling and like they
Yeah. It could be like
cross the
all
plane
over the
and hit the pylon.
like Duke could literally like reach out. Like he can
Yeah,
reach out and be out
like
of bounds and still
yeah, and
they
it's like
say, oh, it's a
freaking
touchdown, right? You know what I'm saying?
that's that's the crazy part too. Like that you literally could be out of bounds and you reach the pylon, but God forbid you catch the ball and then you got slammed onto the ground and it moves a little bit.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's
wild.
nuts, bro.
Yeah,
they taking it way too
yeah.
far with
No,
this
it
rule. It's
is.
crazy.
It is.
It's crazy. But yeah, man. The Broncos, they beat the Eagles.
I
The
saw that. And
Eagles,
that was
man.
wild.
I don't. They've had the weirdest
Yo,
games I've ever
it's like
seen from a team
the
ever.
conversation we were just having about all these teams, the Chiefs and the Ravens, and now the Eagles are like, they're bad all of a sudden. They don't know how to use AJ
Their
Brown or Devontae
players,
Smith. Like, what's going on? What is
like
happening? Or Saquon
I think like in
Barkley?
the, or Saquon, because they had like 2 runs in like the second half of that game, and I was just like, what are they doing?
Yo, it
Like, I'm
almost
so
feels like it's
confused.
like an NFL conspiracy. Like they're like, all right, we need other teams and other markets to rise so they buy our stuff too. It can't be the Chiefs and Eagles. Everybody's getting upset with that.
Yeah, yeah. It's almost becoming malpractice. If I'm the owner, GM, I'm looking like I might need to fire this offensive coordinator because what the heck is he doing? We got AJ Brown, we got Devontae Smith,
Who
we
even
got
is their offensive
Saquon.
coordinator? Wasn't it Kellen Moore last year?
It was, but he he's the coach of the Saints
Of
now. So
course. Who is it now?
he's some dude named Kevin something. He was on the staff last year.
Wild.
I forget what his full name is, but it's Kevin something. He's not good. He is not good.
No, I think Eagles fans would agree.
I mean, he's horrible right now. And I'm like, okay. I mean, they go like before they wasn't throwing the ball, now they're not running the ball. I'm like, what are
Yeah.
they doing? It's just confusing. But I mean, they have a good team. They have so much talent. They're
They have
still
so much
overcome.
talent. That's the thing. They have so much talent that they could just like vomit talent at the problem.
You're
You
right,
know,
right. You can just overcome all the like weaknesses or all the
it's their
challenges,
it's their tush push. They
self-inflicted
just
mistakes. Yeah,
overwhelm you. They just overwhelm you with the situation.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And then like we had another good game on the day was the Buccaneers and the Seahawks. That was a great game.
Yeah, it would have been better if the
Um,
Seahawks won, but it wasn't.
hey,
Sorry,
I feel that.
Buccaneers. Sorry, Baker. I'm rooting for you, but
I
let's
feel that. I totally feel that. And then I mean, between two quarterbacks that used to play for the Panthers too. So I mean,
yeah,
crazy how the right
2022.
situation, the right situation can
Not even that long ago, dude. Wild.
crazy. I don't think like I don't think you guys we ever thought that those two would ever become starting quarterbacks again in the league after what they were doing with the
Nope.
Panthers.
I was more surprised about Sam Darnold than I was about Baker. I
Oh
thought
yeah,
Baker
Sam Darnold because he was a backup for a while. Yeah,
he was a backup for a while, and like his mistakes were just like, ugh, I don't think you're able to be a quarterback. Like I feel like Baker's mistakes were more like him being a gunslinger, you know, but he would make
yeah.
crazy things happen too, kind of like Bryce sometimes. But like, I did not think Sam Darnold was going to make it, but I knew Baker was going to make it when he had that Rams drive when he was released and then
Mm.
signed and then started for the Rams on like primetime football. That's what
Oh
got him
yeah,
the job for the
I
Buccaneers.
remember that. I
Yeah,
remember that. And I think both of them. The thing about them is both of them went to like teams where they had like great offensive coaches. Like Baker,
right,
he went to the Rams where they had Sean McVay was the backup for a year, and then Sam Darnold, he was the backup in San Francisco with Kyle Shanahan as the coach. So they were able to learn under a really good head coaches, offensive minds, and were able to like sit back and fix like some of their issues.
right.
I'm kind of hoping that's what happens with Anthony Richardson because I'm still rooting for him. I want him to go somewhere where he
Dude,
can
I'm not gonna
like
lie.
really learn the
I'm a
system.
big fan of Anthony Richardson. Maybe
You,
try
you know,
maybe try the XFL. Or you know, like I'm being serious. Like I'm a fan of his. He seems like a really good guy. He is nowhere close to being an NFL quarterback right now.
he
Like not
doesn't have it. You just don't see it. Yeah.
well, it's not even he just isn't close to being a he maybe try another position, you know, not a but you can't you're not even close to being a quarterback. Like you can't just make crazy deep throws. That's not the only thing, you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
comes to the position. Like you need to put your team in rhythm. You need to be able to be on time and hit slants and do all kinds of different things. Like and he cannot do any of that.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I'm a fan of his too, but I'm just telling him the truth.
Hey, constructive criticism. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, man, this game, the Bucks Seahawks game was crazy. It had over 800 yards of total offense, 9 touchdowns, only 10 incompletions between the two quarterbacks. So they were out there, throwing dimes out there. They were,
yeah,
going crazy. But yeah, man, it came down to that interception. Sam Darnold threw a late interception. That pretty much was the game, man. because both teams were driving up and down the field, but
Showed his
when that one,
face. We
yeah,
knew he would see ghosts.
that one mistake cost them. But outstanding game. Jackson and Smith and Jigma and Mecca Abuka. I mean, they were going crazy. They both have it over like 150 yards receiving it. In this game.
Yeah.
Um, they're so exciting to watch, especially Emeka Abuka, man. He's having an outstanding season for a
He's
rookie,
number
man.
one among rookies in terms of receiving yards. And I'm sure receiving touchdowns too. I'm not certain, but I'm sure.
I mean, he's becoming a stud, man. Um, the best receiver in the class. I mean, I don't think anybody. Well, I'm not gonna say maybe they Buccaneers thought, but I mean, I guess he wasn't because T Mac was picked ahead of him. Who else was picked ahead of him? Do you know off the top?
Receiver?
Yeah.
Matthew Golden.
Okay, Matthew Gold. Okay. Well, he's
Matthew
a good
Golden.
player too, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's been playing so well. Like I said, Jackson Smith and Jigma's been playing so well. I mean, they said he's like averaging like the most yards per route like in like the last few years, like 4.14 yards per route.
Yeah.
So I
No, dude
mean,
was
he's
a stud.
balling.
I was kind of sad when I saw Miko Buka went to the Buccaneers because I knew he was going to be a stud. I knew from the
Oh
like
man,
he was always a stud. I liked him coming out. Like I wanted him on the Panthers, but I knew we weren't going to get him. Yeah.
yeah. Is there something about them Ohio State receivers, man? They got so many
Jackson
good
Smith
ones.
and Jigba versus him back and forth, dude, was incredible.
I mean, they had some insane catches in this game. I mean, it was great.
Deep clutch catches.
Absolutely. I mean, it was must see TV. Like that was a great game. That's probably the most exciting game of the day. I had a lot of fun watching that game. Um, but yeah,
I
we
was having fun until the end result where the Buccaneers we still have two more games against them. We play them twice in the last 3 weeks. So hopefully, hey, in my heart, we can still make the playoffs.
for sure, for sure. Um, Next, I think we just go into some more um top plays of the day. Um,
All right.
like I said, some outstanding plays because it was a few good games on the day, of course. Um, but yeah. Are there any teams that you got your eye on? I mean, of course the Panthers, obviously, but any other teams that caught your eye on the day?
Uh, honestly, in the beginning of the season, I would have said the Chargers, but they're just dropping the ball, man. I don't know what's going on with the Chargers. They started off so strong. I mean, their offensive line, I feel
So
bad
many
for them.
injuries,
Yeah.
so many injuries with
Justin
that.
Herbert's been playing some great ball too. What a waste.
Man, he's been playing so well, and then injuries. I mean, they can't move the ball like they would. And then Amari and Hampton gets injured too. I mean, man, it's just
Yeah, and that's after
they're
Najee Harris.
starting to,
Yeah, I would not be
right,
happy
right.
if I was a
I
Chargers fan.
mean, at all. I mean, because they had to. I mean, people were saying they were going to win the division and all that, but now it's like it's kind of looking kind of bleak for them a little bit
Yeah, especially after those two losses.
for sure. All right, let's get into some of these plays. Let's see.
Right.
Well, I don't like that. First play. Funny enough, in this Bengals Lions game, which was a complete blowout, but that was just one great play from this game. Jamar Chase, he had this outstanding catch.
30 points too, fantasy football wise.
Jake Brown, he's making time in the pocket.
Didn't
Absolutely.
do it good. He couldn't
And
make time for his
I mean, you
career.
can see him make that catch on the sideline.
Oh, that's nice. He's Timothy.
I mean,
Dude is
that
Timothy.
I mean,
Incredible.
Dude, that's an insane catch on the sideline. I
Only
mean,
few people in the world can make that catch. Like, oh my gosh. Over
just
the
able to drag his
play.
feet as he gets
Oh, dude. Hey, Coda.
it. We can go back a little bit.
Wow, look
I
at that.
mean, that's incredible.
I mean, the body control, dude.
For sure. Next play we got, but that play right there, that was an Anthony Richardson play. But next play we in the Saints game, I mean, Rashid Shaheed, man, one of the best three deep threats in the league, fastest players in the league, and he did not disappoint on this play, I will say. But he throws this outstanding play, you know, throw to Rashid Shaheed, and he just runs it for an 87
Oh,
yard
I
touchdown.
did see that one too. Yeah, Shaheed. Honestly, that Saints offense can be fun when they have like Taysom Hill and Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave all healthy.
Absolutely, absolutely. One more time, Spencer Rattler playing much better than a lot of people thought.
Substantially, a lot of people
Man, that
thought Tyler
speed,
Scott.
I mean, that's something you can't teach.
You can't teach it. That's why I'm excited to have Jimmy
Yeah,
Horn Jr.
man. He was able to redeem himself, and he's proven himself. Yeah. Oh man, this play, Cardinals Titans, this pass to Marvin Harrison Jr. I mean, he catches over two guys, over two defenders on this play.
Dog is
I mean, he's able
crazy.
to.
I'm glad too because he was somebody that everybody
I
was making
mean,
fun of just a couple weeks ago, and now he had two clutch catches.
absolutely. I mean, over two defenders able to use his body to control it. We see it one more time.
What are they
The
gonna do for the
replay.
Panthers Dolphins? I see the next one. Oh, but that was yeah, good on him.
Oh, I think that's the Divine H.I. play.
Oh, that was
Yeah, that was a
actually,
great
honestly,
catch too, though.
respect on that. That was a running back too. That respect for that.
I mean, I don't think we thought that was a catch at first. It
I
was
didn't.
like everybody was like, I remember because me and my had some family members watching it, and we was just like, that was not a catch.
Yeah,
But then he saw, I was like,
not
oh,
a cat. It's wild when it's like barely
this
like
play right
inside.
here in the Rams game, a
Oh
very
man,
big play in this game. I ain't talking about the Saints game, but
yeah.
Kyron Williams, he's about to score, and dude just punches it out. I mean, when you see the replay, you're gonna see how much force he uses to force his ball out. I mean, dude, he hits dude in the helmet first.
Oh my
I mean, that's how
goodness,
much
dude.
force he had.
And that is with 1 minute left in the fourth
Like,
quarter. That determined the game.
hold up, we gotta go back a little bit.
That's wild.
Absolutely, a huge play, a
I had
huge
not
play.
even seen.
I mean,
I
he
had
uses
not
so
even
much
seen that.
force. I mean,
That's
he hits him in the
wild.
helmet first, and that is incredible. I mean, that's a great play, man. By that Alfred Collins, his name is. I mean, you see how
Incredible.
much force he uses. He hits him in the helmet first. It gets that ball out. I mean, a
Oh my
great play.
goodness
A
gracious.
great play. Oh man, this play in the Chiefs game. I mean, a play you don't see Patrick Mahomes makes. I mean, this
Oh,
dude breaking tackles, juking dudes down the field.
oh. Who was that? Is that Trevor? Travis
I mean,
or
that is
Bashawn?
that's De- that's Devin Lloyd,
Oh,
a
Devin Lloyd.
defender. I mean, on a critical play.
Wow. Oh, is that the 90? Never mind. I thought
One
that
more
was a punt
time. We gotta
return.
see the beginning of the.
When I was looking at it
You
running,
said
I thought
what?
it was the punt. No, no, I know what you're talking about now. I thought it was the punt return when I was seeing it running, but I recognized it was the pick
No,
six. The 90.
it's the interception.
Yeah, I see it now. I see it now.
Mm, that was a critical play in that game. Critical.
Oh, I mean, that
The
was the
Chiefs had all the
play
momentum at that point.
of the game.
Yeah, for sure. This play right here was crazy though. Titans Cardinals.
Oh shoot,
Cardinals get an interception, but dude fumbles it,
dude,
and then
this
they
was
can't recover it, and they.
play the freaking Curb Your Enthusiasm music.
I mean, you get the interception, then you fumble it, and then
And then
then
it
the other
became a
guy,
touch,
other teammates can't handle it, and then dude
and
just lands on it in the end zone.
it became a touchdown. Wild.
Right, crazy. I ain't never see a play before like that in my life. And then this play, Trevor Lawrence, he fell twice.
Oh, that's what we're
I
talking about.
mean,
The craziest game-winning touchdown, and he fell a third time into the end zone. LOL.
I mean, dude, that's probably the biggest play of his life.
Yeah, bigger than
I
Clemson.
mean, he trips
Oh
twice.
my
I mean, he falls
gosh.
on his over feet, he
He picks
falls
up his
again,
headphones. He got so excited getting ready
and
to
then
go.
and then he almost falls before he gets in the end zone. he has to
How did
like,
he survive
he has
that
to
one
like,
hit, to be honest? I'm surprised he survived that one, the first tackle going to the end zone. That one right there.
yeah, 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 the broken tackle he had. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy. But yeah, that's the top plays of the day, man. Some good plays we saw on the day. Man, that's a crazy
Crazy
play right there
weekend.
for sure.
Crazy weekend of sports.
Crazy weekend. Crazy weekend. Next, we're gonna get to some of our fantasy football standouts and disappointments. John, how you
Oh,
doing fantasy this week? Who your
I
standouts,
did
disappointments?
a little better than I did before. Last week, I lost all my major games. This week, I won one. But in
Hey,
terms,
it's progress.
and the difference is it was kicking me while I was down with the Patriots game last week. This week, I already won. So I'm good.
Yeah.
And yeah. And I turned $3 into $25 because I bet on the Panthers, which is probably not ideal to do, but I did it and I feel good now. It might incentivize that behavior.
I know you was sweating when when it's 17-0 about your money. It's like, man, I don't
Oh,
know.
I was not sweating at all. I thought it was over and I lost that money and it never existed. I'm shocked that it came back.
For sure, for sure. But man, do
Okay.
you have any standouts,
Yes,
disappointments?
that's right. That's right. The standout, I would have to say, is Jamar freaking Chase. Thank you for standing up and making yourself worthwhile. In my Boch Dynasty League, Jamar Chase ended up being a stud, and he got 30 points for me. Ended up winning the game by the largest margin. I don't understand why he wasn't doing that the entire time. I get it. Browning, not the best quarterback, but I feel like their game plan should just be feed Jamar Chase.
I mean, that's the best
Disappointment
game plan to me.
sounds like a good game plan. Disappointments. Uh, I guess the biggest one would have to be Zach Ertz, even though no one really starts Zach Ertz, but he gave me 0 points. And
I think I
that
started him this week
you
because
did.
one of my tight, I think my tight ends were hurt. But yeah,
I was like 0. Could have done anything for me. A little bit.
I mean, they scored 27 points. Good gracious. Jaden Daniels is back. He's not feeding you. But
That's
yeah.
why I started him because Jaden Daniels was back.
Yeah. Yeah. But with Joe Flacco coming in, do you feel like Jamar Chase is gonna, be better?
Yes, I think. I mean, there's no way I could say no, considering it's going from an NFL Super Bowl playing quarterback from like Jake Browning. Like, it's gonna be, yeah. I think, yeah, definitely. And then they might be more of an explosive offense and take more risks as well because that's what Joe Flacco is known for.
Absolutely. I would have loved Jameis Winston when they were trading for Jameis Winston. That would have been fun to watch because he's
That
just going to throw to everybody.
that was always, yeah. Jameis is always fun to have. That's why he's still in the league.
Right, right, for sure. Fantasy standouts for me, I would say Tyquan Thornton. I
Yeah.
mean, he continues to play well for the Chiefs. Him and Patrick Mahomes have that elite. They have a great chemistry right now. I mean, he trusts him a lot more than I guess than the other receivers right now. But yeah, man, he's been be consistently giving me double figures every single week in my fantasy league. So he's been
Hey,
great.
that's how you know
Um,
double digits means yes.
absolutely, absolutely. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt,
Bill, Bill, Bill,
Bill. They
Bill,
also
Bill.
call him Bill. Had his breakout game in this game this week. I mean, I've been waiting on it. I picked him in a lot of leagues. I mean, I'm high
What
on
do you
him.
have, like 30
I'm like,
points?
yeah, 31 points. I mean,
Dang,
this dude
dog.
he was hooping. He was balling.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but man, and I was upset because I didn't start him in like two of my other leagues. I have him in four leagues. I didn't start him in two of them. I was upset. I was like, God.
The one you bet on him so much. And like the one week he dominates.
Yeah, I was waiting. I think I was kind of waiting on him to have the breakout week, and then I was going to start him. But I had a feeling though. I had a feeling. I was like, man, maybe I should start him this week. But I hesitated, and it didn't work out. But JCM Bill stock going up. If you go have him, go get him.
No, no, not now. It's too late.
He's
You're gonna
he's
have to give
probably
up.
going now, but
You're gonna have to give up Christian McCaffrey and Josh Allen at this point. The Bill people are gonna be like, it's like if Jalen Coker just dominated, like at there, because the Bill people believed in him in the beginning, like you did. You got him very early. You have to
very
believe in
early.
him in the first place. So they're not gonna give him up after this game.
Absolutely. After seeing him, he was incredible. Explosive plays everywhere. In the pass and run game, incredible. Man, another dude, Jake Tongus for the 49ers. He's the backup tight end for the 49ers. He's been filling in for George Kittle. He's been playing really well for him. In George Kittle's absence, I mean, he's been good for me because I picked him up in the leagues I had George Kittle. I was like, gotta just pick up his backup, and he's been playing well. So I've been
Yeah,
happy about that. His production. They use him in the red zone a lot, and I mean, so that's
yeah.
great.
I mean, that Kyle Shanahan offense is they're gonna fill in a tight end and a running back somewhere.
Absolutely, absolutely. CJ Stroud, man, he's been playing well last couple weeks. He's been on the upward trajectory of the last couple weeks. He's seemed to be finding his footing a little bit. So he's played well the last couple weeks. He's been a standout for me. Had 36 points this week, so I was happy about that. Um, Not really happy because I mean the Colts are in the division, so I'm trying to figure out if they're gonna be a good team or not. But I feel like we're in a good position anyway. Disappointments. Um, Trevion Henderson. The Patriots. What are you doing?
Yeah,
What are y'all doing?
with that
Ramondre,
running
St-
back.
Ramondre Stevenson. He's okay, but this dude fumbles every single week. So give the ball to Trevion Henderson. You know what I'm saying? Give him the ball. Let him do his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we need.
No, honestly, yeah, their committee is a little interesting. It makes me wonder if Travion Henderson doesn't understand like their pass protection packages or something.
That might be why. That might be why.
It has to be because he's so explosive.
So
Go to stop.
explosive. So explosive. Um, and then the guys has just been out with injury now. I mean, so many guys are on IR now. Malik Neighbors, Amarian Hampton, Bucky Irvin. These are my players. Brock Bowers, Lamar Jackson, Terry McLaurin, all on IR right now. I mean, well, I don't think Lamar's on IR, but the rest of them are on
At
IR.
least out.
Yeah, they out. So I'm just like, man, all these injuries, too many injuries, too many injuries. We might need to go back to the beginning, do something different. I don't know what kind of training they were doing. I don't know what type of training they were doing. We need to cut all that out, put some new training in so we can keep these injuries down. Too many injuries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They
And we
need
want to see all our
draft.
dudes healthy, so we can see some good games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, those were our fantasy standouts and disappointments. Um, Going into week 6, John, what you looking forward to when it comes to the Panthers?
Biggest thing I have to say is if the Panthers defense can continue what they did against the Dolphins, run defense wise, if we can stop the run, if we're able to have Trevin Wallace, who is now the green dot, the captain, and Rosenboom is now like the guy that can just run and like hit. Nick Scorton, guys like Prince Legal Monmielen, like all have different packages. Like I wish we could just be a consistent defense, play in, play out, drive in, drive out. And if we could do that, then we'll give Bryce a chance to shine. I'm not concerned about Bryce and the offense. I think if they have a chance, they'll succeed.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Stop.
And we definitely want to see that. We definitely don't want to go back to this moment right here where you had this moment right here. We want to stay away from this. We don't want to see no more
Oh
tweets like this from
no.
our buddy John.
Oh
We don't want to
no.
see
You know what? That was an emotional tweet, but I'm glad that it's not the case. I was sick
we
to my
don't
stomach, bro.
we don't want to see that no more. So
No,
we want the Panthers to play consistent football, fun to jump. Want them
please.
to start off. No more slow starts. We don't need the team to be coming out and be down and have to come back again. The Cowboys got an explosive offense. You definitely don't want to do that against them because they'll keep scoring points.
We have
Um,
to start off explosive off the jump. The Panthers need to.
Absolutely, absolutely. As far as the Colts go, what I want to see, continue to dominate the bad teams. We play the Cardinals next week, so I expect another win.
Well, you know what? You should expect to be down early and then like have a second half collapse of the Cardinals because that's all they do. They
That's
almost
all
gave
they do.
us the biggest comeback in franchise history.
That's all they do. But yeah, I want to continue to see that Daniel Jones spread the ball around, operate the offense at a high level. Defensive players, step up. Continue to see some of the young players step up. Latu. JT man, JT Tilamola. I want to see him get some playing time. He hasn't got much playing time this season, so I want to see the coaches give him some playing time. I think he have a good impact on this team, and to do some things if they give him some time. I know that they're trying to bring him along slowly, kind of like they did Latu last year. Honestly, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So, but I want to see him on the field. I want to see what his new kicker's like, man. I hope he's good because we don't need no sorry kickers. You know what
What
I'm
is the
saying?
new kicker? Was he on the practice squad or something, or just somebody off the street?
No, it's somebody that picked up. I mean, he's been in the league before because I seen his name before, but
I remember you guys had like Rod Blankenship. Is that his name? The dude with the he was
oh
a
yeah,
PA
yeah, yeah.
all last year.
He was okay at first, but then he started. I think the pressure started getting to him, and he
Yeah.
stunk after that. Um, I
Sounds like the
mean,
Eddie Pinata effect.
yeah,
Look,
we are playoffs.
if you ever
We are.
watch Eddie Pinata, I appreciate your contributions.
Who does he play for now? I think he plays for 49ers
49ers.
right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He had a game winner, 35 yardish field goal a couple weeks ago.
I mean, the kickers are crucial especially when you're a playoff team. I mean, you're gonna be playing close games, so you need them to be, ready for those pressurized moments. But
Right.
yeah, man, I expect a win from the Colts. I expect them to be dominant. I expect all the players. Hopefully, AD Mitchell maybe he can get back in the mix a little bit. See if he can build some confidence, on the field without fumbling. Maybe score a touchdown, explosive touchdown. Maybe we see that from him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
One can hope.
for sure. One can only hope. But yeah, before we get out of here, any last words, John?
Well, I'll say one thing. If the Carolina Panthers are competitive against the Cowboys this weekend, I might venture to say we're an above average team. I know, crazy inflammatory language here, but I'm thinking if we can compete and come close to winning, I think we're an above average team. So that's the hardest, the most vigorous language I'll use at this point.
Absolutely,
I'll
absolutely.
be talking crazy if we like crush them.
I
What
mean, the
about you?
Panthers.
What are your predictions?
Oh, like I said, I expect the Colts to be dominant. We're gonna be 5-1 next week. That's what I expect. Nothing less.
Oh snap! You're already talking your stuff. I love
I
it.
got to. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Like I said, we're playing like one of the best teams in the AFC right now. I
um,
mean, our offense is efficient. The defense is coming along at the right time. So, I mean, the mediocre teams we should beat. If we lose to a mediocre team, I'm just gonna be upset. I mean, there's no other way to put it. But I expect
no,
good
that's what
things. I
happens
expect the Colts to
sometimes.
be
Sometimes
win
you
this
beat
game,
the good
handle
teams
it.
and then lose to the mediocre teams. Sometimes they play to the level.
Yeah, that could be
Any
true.
given
That could be
Sunday
true.
for a reason, you know.
But at this point, man, we at the point where we need to be trying to, get, I guess, our record as good as possible so we can have some home field advantage, in the
And
playoffs.
you're seeing the lights. You're already seeing the lights and bright stuff, dude. I hope that for the Colts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect much. I mean, but at this point, why not keep going forward? Why not try to aim for the highest you can go? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for real.
But yeah, man. As we get out of here, go Colts, go Panthers, keep pounding
You
for the
found it.
shoe. Um, Hope you guys have a great week.